You'd like to continue our tale? Now then. Yes, I remember where we were, yes.
Okay, here it comes. Now this is what I was hoping for. Maybe after this, some sucker will conjure you up to leap through the gate. Do it again. Do it again!
Sorry, one show daily. Besides, I've had to deal with that thing once before. So just open the door, give me my reward, and we'll part ways.
Oh, very well. But I'm so disappointed. Oh, here's that magic we talked about. Do you seek the Shadow Axe?
Yes, I, William Hatcher, the Chosen One, am here for the Shadow Axe.
Then die. Do you seek the Shadow Axe?
Yes, it has been promised to me.
Then it's yours.
Wait, it's that easy? You mean there's no crazy spells from you? A fight to the death, forcing me to jump and dodge and run around like an idiot?
I've had enough of the violence. Take it. On second thought, I actually like your idea better.
I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut.
Finally, the bard learned something which had been all too obvious to most of us from the beginning.
You think?
With the Shadow Axe finally in hand, the bard could gain entrance to the third tower where his princess waited. Most women would be happy with flowers, but Princess Calais seemed a bit more high maintenance.
You think?
The bard found an insignia and an epitaph commemorating a fallen Lord of the MacCrath clan. The epitaph read, "Lord Merrimont MacCrath, our lord is left beneath this mound. We hope some happiness he has found. We know he lays without a sound. So says his mistress, who cut him down." It was obvious that the bard had a fascination with the dead. This epitaph read, "Lord Pershing MacCrath, our lord is remembered for his undying faith. He raised our family from lesser ranks. He humbly sought the best for all, and our benefits demand his thanks." The epitaph on the grave marker read, "Lord Border MacCrath, our lord was born in a darker time, where hope came on the edge of a blade. From his courage and bravery, our lord died in the brighter days he had made." This epitaph read, "Lord Apono MacCrath, our lord who brought prosperity, his wisdom lent without brevity. His death brings tears from above, and with him dies all our love." An epitaph. It read, "Lord Lochin MacCrath, our lord feared his wife more than he feared death, and with his butter knife took his last breath." An ominous marker presented itself to the bard. It read, "Here lies the bard. May he rest in peace, no longer making life miserable for those around him."
Not funny.
Oh, maybe not to you. Oh, very well. The epitaph read, "Lord Fabian MacCrath, our lord was known for his angelic voice. Over hills and moors his song would carry. Not a subject could rejoice the day he ate a nightshade berry." As the bard approached the small Viking town, it was apparent that things were dead. Literally. Hell had already made its way to Stromness, and the bard, as usual, was right on its tail.
"We don't allow your kind in here."
And what kind is that? Bards?
No, the living.
You mean the only way to get into this town is to die?
Yes. However, we can help you out with that, free of charge.
Quite neighbourly of you.
We aim to please.
I don't want any trouble. God knows I've had more than my fair share. All I want to do is get to that island with the big tower. Do you know the way?
The only way is through this town, or should I say, was through this town, through the Furbolg mines. But it needn't concern you. You'll not stay alive long. Nobody does.
Well, other than that crazy old butcher and the shopkeeper, we've been having a little trouble getting to them.
Yes, good old Hatcher the butcher. He's been nuts ever since he was driven off his farm.
Here's how I see it. I need to get to the island, so I might as well just fight you. Because whether I live or die, I get in.
Well, you have a point there.
Obviously. Shall we begin? You must be that crazy old butcher I heard about.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Excuse me?
Don't play games with me, Garrett. I thought I remembered the droger getting you, but I guess I was wrong, 'cause here you are.
I think you've got the wrong person.
Oh, don't be stupid. How could I not know? My own brother.
Ah, yes, well then I guess you're right. It's been a long time, eh? Brother.
Yes, it has been. It's been rough these last few weeks trying to survive alone. Well, there's the old shopkeeper, but he's crazy.
It's a shame when your only companion is a crazy person, isn't it?
You can say that again. Why, ever since my boy, my only son.
You all right there, brother?
Ah, William, it is you. Oh, my son, I can't believe it's you. I thought you lost when you went off looking for that axe.
Oh, gods, get off me, old man.
Oh, no shame in public affection, my boy. You're my only son, and there's nobody else around. Well, nobody living, except maybe that crazy shopkeeper.
I hate to interrupt, Father, but do you know the way to the Furbolg mines?
What? Oh, of course I do, my boy. You know our farm is right next to the mine entrance. Why, our family's been trading with those Furbolg for generations.
Great. Let's go to the farm. Dad. You had better lead the way. All this excitement has caused me to forget which way it is.
We must head through the graveyard.
Of course, naturally, through the graveyard. Just once it would be nice if the way to get someplace was through a field of flowers.
The bard couldn't help but think that once this was all over, he had a new friend he could share a drink with. He was in fact quite overwhelmed by the thrill of spending hours on end with the crazy old butcher.
Oh, shut up. That's not what I'm thinking, and you know it.
What was that, son?
Nothing, you crazy old buzzard. I mean, Father.
The bard found himself in a place where there was no night or day, no warmth of the sun, and air so foul every breath was an effort. Into these tunnels, more suited to furbolgs and finfolk, the bard bravely strode, determined to complete his noble quest. Certain death lurked around every corner, a violent, messy death at the hands of some foul, subterranean denizen.
I certainly hope that you're exaggerating.
More wishful thinking than anything else.
Nice. You seem to be quite in a hurry, my friend. Why all the hacking? Is the ore going somewhere?
A group of us were working here, putting up support beams when we were attacked by a pack of finfolk. During the fight, this tunnel collapsed and several of the other miners were trapped.
Don't let me interrupt your digging. Reminds me. When I was a kid, my dog once buried my sister and I
don't have time to talk right now. They're running out of air. Help me dig them out.
Sorry, not the digging type. I might help in some other way if there was something in it for me.
Oh, you greedy... Ugh. Well, I have no choice. There were other miners down here, but they were scattered during the attack. Bring them back here to help me dig. Take this for starters, and there'll be more where that came from if we can rescue them.
I see my work is done here. Now, I believe there was mention of some extra silver for my hard labour.
Actually, I've got something that may interest you more than silver.
I doubt that very much. Only one thing interests me more than silver, and I don't find furbolgs attractive in the least. Nothing personal.
Have it your way. I'm sure a magical sword is of no use to you.
Magical sword that sings. Right. Most like a scam of some sort. And even if it was true, a sword that sings isn't exactly that appealing to me. I don't need the competition. I'll take the silver if you please.
Okay, men. Back to work. Time to clear out those tunnels to the east.
Just a moment, stranger, for I can see you're neither Finfolk nor Furbolg. Now, who are you? And more importantly, what are you doing here?
I have a better question. Why are Vikings all so damn ugly? I mean, it's obviously hereditary, but is it me or is it getting worse with time? Oh, dear. As for your second question, I'll hear your name before I give you mine.
I am called Olaf. I am a Viking from Stromness. As to why I am lost here, that's easy enough. After
I
the
hate to interrupt,
Furbolgs
but-
first dug their way down here and found these water-filled tunnels, me and my brother Eric
Could you be
came
quiet?
down with a Furbolg guide. Now, what was his name? Let's see, it was Baliak or something. Well, that's not important right now. More
shut
on
your
that
gob.
treacherous dog later.
Shut the
Anyway-
bloody hell up and get to the point.
My apologies. Sometimes I forget myself and run off at the mouth. The short of it is, I'd like you to kill this Furbolg for me. He's in the caverns to the east. In exchange, I will share you the secret of dispelling magic. Just bring me proof that he's dead.
Is anyone there?
No, damn. I mean, go away.
Whoever you are, you best come out from behind there. When I have to look for people, I tend to get very cranky, and then people end up dying.
I don't know. You don't sound very nice.
I'm losing my patience here. I've got a princess to save, and I'll feed you to the Finfolk if you waste any more of my time.
Tell you what, you go save the world, and I'll stay right here where it's safe.
Come out, friend. I mean you no harm.
All right. Just don't hurt me. You said you meant no harm. I'm very sorry I didn't come out of hiding sooner, but you see, I've been down here a while, always running from the Finfolk, not to mention the crazy Viking. He thinks I'm in a league with the Finfolk, if you can imagine that.
Ah, yeah, the Viking, yeah. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. He wants you dead for some reason, you know.
He's just an insane old man who runs off at the mouth. Whatever you do, don't let him launch into one of his stories. Rather be run through by a Finfolk. I've been trapped down here for so long, always fearing for my life. I'm at my wit's end. Now you must have gotten down here somehow. Can you show me a way out?
I can lead you to the boat that brought me here. Follow me.
Thanks. Let's go.
Well, are you done with your little mission?
Aye, here you go. The bloody deed is done.
His armband, eh? Yes, this is good proof. He was always boasting about how great his father was and how it'd been his most precious possession. He'd never have given it up. I have no use for the damn thing, so you keep it.
Thanks. Now, I believe you have some payment for me?
Payment? Oh, yes. I learned this secret when I was younger. It was on the Isle of the Winged.
Enough with the tales. Teach me what you know.
Of course, no need to get violent.
As the bard ventured further into the caves, the sight of the scorched ground concerned him. Wait, it did concern him, didn't it? Because it really should have.
You really know how to inspire confidence, don't you?
I can make it. I'm the chosen one. Yeah, I can make it. I'm the chosen one.
Hello there. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Who are you? You don't seem like one of those druids. Did Dugan send you to help me?
Did Dugan send me? Yeah, you could say that. So, You're the chosen one, are you?
Oh, you heard that? Yes, I am the chosen one.
Well, you may be a chosen one, but you're not the chosen one.
What do you mean by that? They've all told me I'm the one.
Look, lad, I don't know how you made it this far, but I've run into a lot of chosen ones so far, and you're the first one who was in any condition to speak to, if you catch my drift.
It's been difficult, but if I just believe in myself, then I can do anything. If I believe I'm the chosen one, then I can make it over to that chest and back to safety.
Oh, you can do what you want, of course, but I wouldn't set foot in that room if I were you.
What? But why not?
Why not? Because it's a bloody room full of bleeding lava, you half-wit. You wouldn't get 2 steps into that room before you burst into flames and die a horrible, pointless, and very, very painful death.
I suppose you're right, but what am I going to do? I can't make it past those Finn folk. I'm stuck.
Well, you could wait here, where it's safe. I'll think of some way to get past the Finn folk. Say, you wouldn't happen to have anything on you that could help me out, would you?
I don't know. What sort of thing do you mean?
Oh, anything really. The odd trowel charm, ancient scrolls, magical swords, that sort of thing. Since you won't be needing them any longer.
Oh, sure, I have some stuff like that. Here you go. I'll, just wait here, I suppose.
Oh, it's bad luck to be you. A chosen one of many isn't true. When you think you're full of luck, you move forward through your throat. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. You came upon a lad with confidence, the contemplating moment growing tense. He tried to clarify his unthinking reasons why, but in the end his logic made no sense. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. The prophecy is never coming true. In a pickle you'll be stuck, like a chicken you will cluck. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. His thirst for adventure didn't end. A helping hand is all you tried to lend. The treasure did entice, and you wound up being nice. You saved him from what could have been the end. Oh, it's bad luck to be you. Don't think for just a second it's not true. When your life is run amok, you will see that you're the schmuck. Oh, it's bad luck to be, really bad luck to be. Nobody could disagree. It's a freaking guarantee. It's bad luck to be you. It'll lead to.
So, once again, having left a wake of death and destruction behind him, the bard continued onward towards the island tower in search of the fair maiden Calais. Now, you may ask yourself, was his mind weighed down with the burden of saving the world? The lives he had taken? Friends he had lost? Or was he just wondering what the princess looked like naked? I'm sure that answer is painfully obvious. Our hero, having proven himself more than a match for the guardians of the tower, was now sealed inside, perhaps entombed for the rest of his inevitably short life.
I'm going to live through this, just to spite you.
Come no further. I am Mannanan, the guardian of this tower. You are not welcome in this place. I give you one chance to turn back. You shall not pass.
That sounds eerily familiar. Look, even if I wanted to turn back, which I don't, there's no way out. I might as well move forward.
You have been warned. You know not what you're getting yourself into, fool of a bard. Turn back now before it is too late.
Not knowing what I'm getting myself into has been the latest trend for me. No point in thinking that's going to change. In the spirit of things, however, I'll give you one last chance to surrender to me. How does that sound?
I cannot abandon my eternal vigil. You leave me no choice. To the death!
You made it!
Sorry I'm late. Had a bit of trouble with the weather. Hold on a minute. You're still a spirit.
Of course, my love.
But this is the third tower.
True, my love.
But you're supposed to be here. I mean, in the flesh.
No, my love. I am imprisoned atop the tower in Downby.
You said you'd be in the third tower.
No. I said you needed to put out the flames in 3 towers to set me free.
And I have.
My prison in the Downby Tower could not be opened until all 3 flames were extinguished. Now you can come to the final tower and rescue me in the flesh. Soft, warm, supple.
All right, just put a sock in it. It's growing a little old, even for me. Just tell me, how many lands must I venture to before this so-called final tower? And how many bows and instruments must I collect, and how many more idiots must I converse with?
Nothing more. Just come to the tower.
I'll believe that if I live to see it. There is, of course, a slight problem. The door to this tower has been sealed, and I have no way out.
I can help you. The magic that binds me grows weak thanks to your efforts. I was aware of Finnick's plan to trap you, and have been conserving my energies so that I could aid you this one final time. Your transportation to Downby awaits.
Interesting. Look, could you conjure up something that sticks to the ground? A nice carriage, perhaps?
Oh, you'll be perfectly safe. I'll await your arrival at the top of the tower. I long for our first kiss.
I'll tell you what, if you're not there, you can kiss my...
Farewell.
I hate people who have to be the ones to get the last word in.
And so our brave bard would soon mount the fiery beast and ride through turbulent skies, winging his way towards destiny and the...
Oh, excuse me, I get a little sick even thinking about flight.
I give up. And so our brave bard mounted the fiery beast, hung on for dear life, and tried to keep down his lunch. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bondservants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
Mistake in coming here.
Lad, you have no chance to make it past me. Turn around and leave.
If I have no chance, then why are you offering me a way out? Are you scared without your big beastie backing you up?
This time, I'll take care of you myself, bard.
And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere.
I am not going through all that again. Can we please just get on with it?
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment, as you were.
We finally meet.
Finally? Do I know you?
No, but I know you. And might I say...
Yeah, I know. I've been through all this before. You're not getting by me. I will kill you where you stand. You're an idiot. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. Can we just skip that part and get right down to it?
I agree. The sooner you are dead, the better.
Heard that one before, too.
Champion, at last I can look upon your face.
You're even more beautiful in person, milady. One moment, and I shall free you from your prison.
You are such a fool, Bard.
And, may I know the name of the man who thinks me a fool?
Don't listen to him. He's the one who's been trying to kill you.
Yeah, I've noticed.
My duty is to stop any man who threatens to unleash evil upon the land, and you are that man.
I've been fighting this evil to set the princess free so she can send you and all of your demonic little friends back to hell where you came from.
A place she's very familiar with, since that is where she's from. She's the ruler of these fiends you speak of. She is from the very bowels of hell itself.
I know she's a little bossy, but no reason to get rude.
He lies! Kill the bastard!
You're not helping your case here. Are you insinuating the princess has something to do with everything that's been going wrong in the world?
Your betrothed there is the direct cause of it all.
Now you've gone too far. She's not my betrothed.
My love, don't you see what he's doing? This is his last, desperate attempt to stop you from setting me free. The minions he set upon you have failed, so he's resorting to telling you desperate lies. Please, don't let him confuse you. He is the one behind all of the evil that assails the land.
I will fight you if I must, but she is the enemy, not I. She has been playing you for the fool.
I'm not stupid. There's no way this woman is the root of all evil. I mean, look how hot she is, for crying out loud.
You have eyes, yet you do not see. You have ears, yet you do not hear. You have a brain, but it is located in your...
Get to the point, please.
Calais has been held captive here since the last time she attempted to cover the land in darkness, 1,000 years ago. It took the power of 4 mighty wizards to defeat her and entrap her here, ensuring that her reign of terror was ended. All this time she's been looking for a man, a chosen one, if you will, to set her free so she can rule again. I'm afraid you've been only a pawn in her game, one she will surely dispose of once set free.
This is why I hate dating.
My darling, he speaks half-truths. I was imprisoned here not by wizards, but by 4 demonic warlords. You've seen some of them and vanquished them yourself. It was I who defeated their armies, although I was weakened in doing so. After the battle, they trapped me here while they rebuilt their forces. They will rule this land forever unless you kill him and set me free.
Listen, I think I need to sleep on this.
You must choose now, my friend. Time is running out.
Look inside your heart, love. Set me free.
The time had come. The bard was forced to choose, and he knew that he'd better choose wisely.
All right, I've made my choice.
Well, it's about bloody time.
Don't get too excited. I didn't choose you.
You choose Calais?
I didn't say that either.
Tell us, my champion. Whom do you choose?
A very logical choice. Me.
You choose you?
Exactly.
What the hell does that mean? What kind of choice is that?
As far as I'm concerned, an excellent one.
But what about our future?
Well, let's look into our crystal ball, shall we? If I fight either one of you, I could be dead. If I kill one of you, and it's the wrong one, I either end up in hell on earth or in a relationship from hell. Literally. So fighting is really a no-win situation.
Even if that fighting can save life as we know it?
I'll let you two figure that out. In the meantime, these undead aren't a bad lot, really.
This is unacceptable, you miserable little rat! You will free me, and you will free me now!
this land and you will be at my side!
There's a twist. I'm intrigued. And oddly aroused. But, I'm afraid I still choose to walk away. Good luck and, oh, don't forget to write.
Come back here, you disloyal coward, and bow before your queen!
Come back here, you weak-minded fool, and kill your queen!
You two have serious control issues. You realize that, don't you?
So the bard decided to take the short and narrow road, otherwise known as the easy way out to the nearest bar.
Who says the undead don't know how to party?
The plight of the world obviously far from his mind, which by all accounts only has room for coin and cleavage, the bard enjoyed his drinks with his newfound friends. Well, that is until... well, that's another story. The time had come. The bard was forced to choose, and he knew that he'd better choose wisely.
The heart is just a muscle. Nothing more, nothing less.
Perhaps I underestimated you.
Those who are foolish enough to believe that the heart is in any way connected with love, whatever the hell that is, are living in a fantasy world, my friend.
And again, I may have been right all along.
The heart just pumps blood where it needs to go, and that's all that matters to me. If you catch my drift.
Perhaps I was right all along.
And after seeing Calais and hearing your story...
You mean the truth?
Well, I must say I am torn. Normally, in a situation like this, I'd flip a coin.
I have a coin right here.
But since she's hot and you're not, and since she has all the coins I'll ever need, then why waste my time? Sorry, my friend, but your story just doesn't wash. She's 1,000 years old. Please.
Oh, I knew I could count on you, my love.
If that heart of yours pumped some blood to your other head, you'd see what a catastrophic choice you've made.
What are you, blind? Look at her.
If you side with Calais, this land will be doomed to darkness forever.
I do my best work in the dark.
You really are an idiot. Your foolishness will stop right here. Prepare to die.
Very well. Hold on, Princess. I'll be back in a minute. Maybe two.
Watching you fight, my blood boils for you. You've done it. You've set me free.
Enough with the words, Princess.
Before we embrace, I must take my true form.
I thought that didn't happen until after 10 years of marriage.
Oh, you're going to like this.
Oh, crap! That dead guy was right. You are the Queen of Darkness.
Well, of course. But does it really matter? How does it feel to be at the side of the ruler of the underworld?
Every woman I was ever involved with ended up being the woman from hell. Huh, now I have the real thing. Could be fun.
So it was the bard obtained everything his heart had ever desired. At the expense of the rest of the world, of course. Thus concludes the bard's tale. Finally, the end. I thought I'd never be rid of him. Never ask me to read this half-wit story again, please.
I heard that.
And he knew that he'd better choose wisely.
Yes, actually, if I look deep into my heart, I can only come to one logical conclusion.
What is that, my love?
Never trust a woman.
What?
Wouldn't you know it? There's always an angle, isn't there? Give me money, plough the fields, let me out of my magical prison to enslave all of humanity. And I fell for it. Again!
Happens to the best of us.
But you and I, we're meant to be.
Oh, give it up. You've been plucking my strings from the get-go.
And you've been royally plucked.
No more. You know, one minute this beautiful woman appears in a puff of smoke and a flash of light, and the next she turns out to be some sort of evil hellspawn. How do I always miss the subtle signs? Well, let me tell you, this whole thing, it's over.
Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
There's not even anything you can do to change my mind.
Not even a kiss?
What?
You know, a kiss. A simple kiss. It is the only way I can show you how I truly feel.
Oh, well,
Be careful, Bard.
what the hell? I've come all this way. I mean, a kiss never killed anyone, right?
Foolish mortal. You had the chance to rule at my side and live forever, but now you shall die like the dog that you are.
I tried to warn you.
Is it me, or is she still hot?
Prepare to experience excruciating pain that will last an eternity.
I've already told you. The relationship is off.
Quest complete.
I must say that was quite impressive.
You gotta show 'em who's boss, or they'll just walk all over you.
Now that she's gone, things will return to normal. Crops will grow and the dead will remain in their graves. You came very close to destroying life as we know it. But you've redeemed yourself.
Just show me the way out of this damn tower.
The promise of love and riches lost. The near destruction of the world as we know it. Death, misery, and chaos. Under the weight of such trials, most men would emerge changed, some for the better, and some for the worse. But for the bard, things ended the same way they began.
Well, my friend, you're back in business.
Who the hell are you? Get out of here! Leave me alone to wallow in sorrow.
Sorry, I didn't know this was a ladies' room. Kettle, quit cowering up there like the frightened rodent that you are. Come out and fight.
Ah, your mother's a furbog and your old man's a trow.
You don't want to make me come up there.
Beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, we're back in history.